right? Torn book. Probably not torn. Not masculine. Yeah. Sorry, I'm too tempted by loot. I'm a loot goblin. I'm sorry. We have to go get the off the beaten track loot, not the one that's all the way up there. Like that one that looks more important. The tech manual? Okay, at least it's not a torn up book. I'm going up the stairs. We can probably get on the roof. I feel like it's the best place to be. High ground, Anakin. Even though... even though he jumps below him after saying that. And, you know, it's like... taunts him to be in the high ground and then he kills him because he chops his legs. Okay, maybe... maybe we can't get all the way up. Let's have another peek at that. Camera, please. Yeah, that's going to be too high, isn't it? Invisible wall? Yeah, invisible wall, of course. Also, the way that our follower robot glitches out, like, that's another clear visual sign that we're not seeing the world as it actually is. Because why would our things glitch out like that and show, like, subtle hints that the world you see isn't actually the world? Yeah, we're not people. You are. And, we're actually murdering actual humans right now, I feel. You are people. Why would you say something like that unless you are actually the human and we're just the invading robots coming to murder you in your home? You're telling all the other humans to run for their lives. This doesn't... Okay, Lisa's vanished over there. I'm good, how are you? Nice weather we're having, yes, it is nice weather in this blistering desert, even though it's probably not the desert. It probably is actually nice weather, right? What is that thing over there? Can I get to it from this place? No, because there are invisible walls, damn it. That's a save point. And that's why they're always mobbing the save points. Because they're the humans and they're trying to stop us being able to teleport into their homes and murder them. You know, no more 3D printed clone waifus. Thank you. We're literally Terminated. Literally, you know, we've got the skin of humans to pretend to look human. Are these kids? Oh my god, are we murdering kids? Because... I think we're murdering children right now. Like, this is where it's quite clearly signposting that we're doing something very wrong. Quite clearly. And it's a playground. Like, robots wouldn't be going, why are you doing this? You look scary, androids, and... I was overwhelmed at a fake city! I don't think it's fake, I think we're seeing what is fake. It's the area? We are wrong. I already realised that we are wrong to be doing this. Like, we are quite clearly the bad guys. We've invaded your home, and, you know, we have false operating system that makes you look like robots, but actually, we're wrong. We're not seeing the truth. Don't moon me. A poor lamb felt life slip away at a city drowned in green. Oh, you're firing literal things out of your ass. Resilience, last stand. You're firing literal people out of your ass. I've already destroyed a level 25 one of you. Like, a level 12 one is nothing. Like, actually, nothing. I don't know why we went to, like, do a special move on the hand there. I missed. Oh, you're already dead, that's why I missed. Yeah, that was probably just, like, the vehicle transporting the humans, right? This doesn't feel right and good at all. Continue to murder everyone. Well, I mean, you know, we're not meant to know this stuff yet, but I think I've figured it out. Like, especially finding our own body where we supposedly nuked everything. Maybe I shouldn't have gone exploring before we were meant to. You're not meant to realise these things yet, but like the way they're talking, they're very clearly signposting. It's not subtle.
Run, run.
And again, he continues to tell all the humans to run for their lives. Or she. That was a very maternal, old, fat lady voice. Yes, what makes them choose to tell all the other humans to run for their lives and run from us because we're murdering them all, and that androids are scary because we look like them but we're not them? What makes them choose those specific words, run for your lives, and not actually fight us? You know, because they're not monotonous robots. Yet we're just doing what we are told.
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
Because the Terminator androids, they went in and infiltrated them, but these are the ones that they found, and they've killed them all and sacrificed them. And or are they all just like past versions of us that have came on this same quest and came in to try and kill them all, but like they managed to stop all these? Okay, we come to a big boss because there are so many of these dead bodies. It's quite clearly saying boss, right? They all died to big boss. Sandworm?
There it goes!
They don't give up. Run. Run. Must run.
Run for your life, human. Run for your life. Because murder bot waifu is coming. To save you, humans!
Multiple machines
The last
detected
vestiges
ahead.
of humanity.
What's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
We are literally in, I can't remember the name of the stupid city in Matrix. A humanoid machine that thought of many friends during the pointless battle. How do you die on the stairs? That wasn't a AI one. That was actually a real person. It gave me the option. How did you die there? Mary Poppins? I don't understand you dying there. Well, maybe they did die there. Okay, lots of people probably died there.
Child.
They're rocking their actual babies.
Child.
That we're not allowed to
What is
see.
this?
Don't listen
They're
to
just
them,
at home.
Together. Forever.
Are they having sex?
Forever. Kitty.
They are literally humping. Look at them on the right.
They
They're-
can't have any
those-
feelings. They're
those
just
no.
imitating human speech. Let's take them
Sure.
out.
Them two are fucking in front of everyone. They're real humans. I'm not going to kill them if they don't attack me. That's why the ones on the surface also don't attack us. Oh, well, I guess we got no choice. I was going to let you live. I was not going to kill you and your babies. Because I realized that you are humans and we are the monsters. Like, I have come to realize how wrong we are right now. Look, they died too easy as well. I love you too, Rip. Hatred, pain. I don't want to kill you. And your babies. It cannot. I don't want to murder you all. I want to take this chip out and see this as it actually is. Okay, discontinue, I get it. How many of you are there? I don't want to murder the entirety of humanity here. Now dancing. Discontinue. This cannot continue. They're just dancing. Okay, they're running away. Oh no, they're assembling into gigabots.
What's happening?
They've turned into one giant gigabot. Hive monster. With a heartbeat. Well, humans can't do that. It is born a natural human.
An android?
No. This is a machine.
Geralt. With no fucking dick. It's Sephiroth. Dickless Sephiroth. Androgynous Dickless Sephiroth. Warning. Too beautiful to be rendered as a robot. Prolonged groaning is against TOS. Why fight? Because we have no choice. I'm sorry. I don't want to murder you. He's leveling up as we attack him. That is... We should not be attacking him. We're making him stronger. He's learning from us.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this.
I already figured that out! Okay, projectiles get deflected. Why are you shooting him then, sir? Okay. Okay, you didn't attack me, that's fine. I can also dodge. There you go. Yeah, projectile dodge. I do that too. Where are you? Okay, I guess I've got a long distance shoot you, because you are learning to shoot. Come, that's it, where we can hit you. Don't you dare counterattack me. I can dodge 2. Okay, maybe not all bullets, but I can dodge most. I like that mostly he's affecting AI companion rather than me. Get out of there. Okay, I think we're gonna get him. Unit data has been updated. Well, that's one way. That's a very dirty ass.
Is this really a machine?
I mean, your machine. It's reborn a new one from him. They never end. Level 23.
Not another one.
I think we might want to run.
We gotta get out of here.
Yep, run. Okay, he's taking his brother self with him. And he's just been crushed, so now that's going to birth 2 more. You know, if they're like hydras, I guess. But you kill 1, 2 more get born. Well, only 1 more got born, but he still left his body, and they both got crushed, so that's 2 more again. With the bodies still remaining. So we've got to expect 4 of them, and find a better way of killing them. But I feel like we wiped out the last vestiges of humanity. Right there. But, you know, actual humans can't convert into a giant hive monster that births a sephiroth. That's invulnerable and learns from us.
It stopped. Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell
But
just happened?
neither can robots.
I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
I mean, we're androids in human shit, to be fair. It's just he was the T-1001 liquid Terminator, where we are the T-101 human Terminator. And before everyone goes, it's like the T-600 or whatever model, no.
Let's move to an area with better
The
reception.
T-101 is the one with skin. The T-60 whatever is the robot version without skin. When he loses his skin, he becomes a different model. So the skinny one... Okay, we can't make it over there. Have I fucked myself? Is that like, if you fuck this up, you risk death falling down there? But there's loot over there. I saw it. Loot and an alternative path. I'm all about alternative paths. Like, there's an item quite clearly there. Just don't know where the right point to jump over is. Maybe right here. Maybe we just walk across this bridge. It's quite clearly there. Shortcuts. So that means the box that we saw from the other side before is like a fast travel to open later. Okay, you have fun taking care of the monsters. I'll leave you to that. Whilst I go off the beaten track for this loot that I saw. Hi, welcome. Bye. Like, there's a path through here as well. I want the loot. Then we will go to that. As long as they don't fall off. You probably will, because you're a Papega. And if in doubt, we can always go back down there. But we've opened a shortcut. I think that's something. But we don't follow orders or the straight and narrow path. We go our own way in life here. All these things that are like, you can't open them yet. I hate it. And every time I'm like, should I just take my chip out? That let me? Okay, I think... Oh, invisible sucky wall. Okay, thankfully... It wasn't entirely cooked. I thought we were cooked out of that because of an invisible wall. Then, for a moment, we nearly accidentally fell off. Okay, so I think we got out of the city
Be able to reach command here.
quicker than we were meant
9S
to.
to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you,
By going
9S.
this way.
Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to
Like
capture
us.
them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Okay, it's still telling us to go back this way. Into where we just came from. Probably because I took shortcuts out of there. So maybe we'll go back in backwards. I'm sure it will be fine. That's not how you get the map up. Where is this? Current destination. Back out of the desert? City ruin. Yeah, that's just leave the desert. Okay, so that's fine. Like, we don't have to go back into the city or anything. That's how we first came down. I see loot. We're not going to that loot. I don't care that badly. Is there a way over here? There better be. Well, there's invisible walls. Oh, come on. Really? That's a problem. Because now that I've come out backwards, it's going to make me have to go through the city again? Or are you not even going to let me into the city? No, this is fine. There's that save point over here. Okay, we'll go to the save point and fast travel. That's like literally the only way that we're going to get out of here. Not the proper way because we went off the beaten track. Although, like now that we've freed everything up, maybe, I don't know. Does it kill the humans? I'm just going to go loot. Whilst you do that. Like, maybe everything's different now that we've mashed up half the city, if we were to go back in there. Any loot hiding over here? One of those chests that we can't grab. Okay. Some level 1s. Nothing. Okay, let me use the vending machine. What are all these messages you're sending us? Lost equipment. There was something I forgot to mention prior to your sortie. According to our analysis team, the equipment that was lost when breaking into the abandoned factory is still there. I've marked its estimated location. Be sure to pick it up next time you're in the area. Okay, well I've already picked up the stuff that we need. Thousands of years have passed since we humans were driven to the moon. And while the war remains deadlocked, we know that the continued safety is only possible thanks to the valiant efforts of the ground. We ask that you continue giving all the information on recapturing Earth from scourged machines. Recapturing. Sure. It's not like we're the aliens that have come to take over humanity and we're just killing the humans right now. Copium. Operator 60. 2B! Have you ever heard of Jupiter's fortune telling? It's all the girls over in the R&D have been talking about lately. They say you can examine the colour and shape of Jupiter's giant red spot to learn about what kind of luck you have with health, work and love. Sounds amazing, right? I'll try and let you know what I find out. Operator 6. Wait, can I not fast travel from this save point? I can't fast travel. Okay, I guess we're going through the city again, man. Through the human city. Sadly, it's the only way that we've got left to go. Is to go back through everything, because I was sidetracked by loot. I really thought we were out of it. I didn't think we would have to go through everything again. Like, the invisible wall right there, not letting us... I can understand why it wouldn't let you. Because you could probably skip the boss that we just fought if we did that. But at the same time, you know... Okay, well you've all leveled up all of a sudden. Like you weren't level 16 when we first came through here. That's fine. You're level 80. I guess you all evolved after we killed your boss. You watch, we'll go in there and it'll be like, you now face a level 28 boss. Because you chose poorly in your way out of the city. And now you're soft locked in this area because you've just saved back there where you can't re-go back around because, you know, how the game is forcing you to have to come this way because of your poor life choices. Many deaths. A cursed child fought with every ounce of strength at a garbage dump. Okay, but it's more and more like, you're having fun there, mate. Just spinning around in circles. More and more likely why these people died as we come back and everything is higher levels over and over again. We're only level 8. But it's fine. We can take on level 28. Copium. As long as there aren't 8 of them at once that are very fast and very high health. One by one? Sure. Like the level 16s, it's fine. We can... Okay. As long as I don't... Okay, this is a lot of level 17s, right? You know, many level 17s, I guess, not so bad, right? Line them all up. You know, I'm good at games. I can mitigate some over-leveled stuff. And let the bot just die trying to fight them. The too higher level... You're having difficulty with this one in particular. Too high a level and too many numbers and we won't be able to do that. Seems level 17, level 18, sure, we can handle that. For now. But again, we shouldn't really be going through all this again. Clearly we meant to come back later if they've leveled up everything. Not too far later, it would seem. considering the level. But still later. But, okay. Hopefully, we haven't really soft-locked it. Because if this is like entirely blocked off now, I think we have entirely soft-locked ourselves by jumping off for that loot. That's the ordinary wall. Sand is flowing. This doesn't look like the same tunnel that the guy ran down before. But I guess everything is now destroyed. Oh, no, because we're not there yet. This is where all the robots died. This is the tunnel. Okay, we've got some classical music going on in the background. Okay, no secret walls there. I had to look. You know, that's an ideal place to hide secret wall. Now. This isn't the same escape. This is the way down. Oops. Recovery. Okay. That's a level 38 ball per spinner. A double-crossing android. Foolish doll. A suffering girl. A woman without belief. A woman without beliefs. Tried and cried. Stop trying to think. Suffered a double K. Fell along with the enemy. Regretted nothing. Didn't give up to the end. Gave in to doubt. Wasn't fast enough. Clearly wasn't fast enough. Became a beautiful memory. Saw the enemy take over the earth. Saw a machine imitating a human. Saw a machine ponder life and death. Saw a machine wandering around. Saw soldiers protecting their land. Saw machines that believed in the uncertain. In deep thoughts. Saw machine full of love. Saw a machine in love with humans. With the footsteps of the machines, heard the screams of crazed machines. Wished for a friend's victory. Saw a vision of the lost. Saw something strange yet nostalgic. Heard the sound of flowing water. Saw your her once considered friend. Saw something strange yet nostalgic. The city of building blocks. Lego blocks? Minecraft? Roblox? Hello, Tharia! How are you? It is interesting, and I'm making assumptions in a dark hole beneath the city. Sure. Assumptions based on the law that might not be the case. Okay, I want my body back. And also I need to, like, beat... not beat the enemies, but I need to get out of there, because that's the only way out now that I've kind of soft-locked myself there. Doing well, good to hear. You know, I'm doing okay, still trying to find a place to move and all the usual sort of stuff, but, you know, other than that, I'm doing okay. It's been a hot day today, so, you know, it's okay. We're glad to hear things are going well for you. Did you go on your holiday yet, or is that still to come? And if so, how did that go? How was the holiday? I think everyone's looking for a new place right now, to be honest, but good luck with the search. Hopefully you managed to find somewhere. Did! Nice. Good to hear it was a good time. Okay, probably just gonna skip past all the enemies right now. If I can avoid combat, I will. They are kind of over-leveled, and I need to get my stuff back because it's Dark Souls. And if we don't get our stuff back, we lose it. Thank you. I need the luck. You know, I've been trying for a while, and, you know, it's more and more desperation into, like, what I will take. And, you know, I've learned more and more that, like, laws have changed and things, so it's even more difficult than it ever used to be to get a place. So, like, there's a lot of really, really stupid laws that have came into existence that make it even more difficult to get a home. So, yeah, like, you need to provide ID and pass reference checks, and often there's, like, stupid requirements that require you to have 30 times the monthly rental income in salary to be able to get a place. So, you know, they've really made it very difficult for many people to get affordable housing. So, it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. Like, just the laws that require you to pass so many checks and to have, like, all your ID checks and all this nonsense. Like, it really does make it a lot... Like, you know, I've got all of this stuff, but to have to apply and provide all this to everything you apply to, and, you know, you don't necessarily hear back from them. Like, it also allows for so many scammers, to be fair. Because, you know, the fact that you have to provide your ID to all of these things, and you don't know if it's legitimate adverts or anything. Just, you know, it's a challenging thing. Similar to up there. Ah. Has that always been the case for you, or is that, like, just something new? Okay, that scream was interesting. That's probably what killed me. It was a suicide bomber. Is that my body? No. Okay, I think that's what blew me up. A level 38 suicide bomber. There's my body, I think. Wait. No. Is that me? It's me! Okay, I got my stuff back. Paying up, yes, that's the other thing. Application fees, and also like 6 to 8 weeks rent, and reference checks, and that's all on top of everything. It's all ridiculous. Like, these things didn't used to exist. Like, we never used to have application fees and all these other nonsense fees. They're looking at places that didn't require anything other than setting up the appointment exactly. Ready to apply, had to show the certain income and then pay for the application and job letter. Well, at least, you know, it wasn't all like you had to do it like ages in advance and everything. Okay, so now I'm level 9 again and got all my chips back. I hear people screaming at me, so I'm running and getting out of that. Yes, alerts. What's going on? You're making me stop. I hear people singing. Okay, hopefully we can get out properly now and not face Sephiroth man. You didn't see the naked Sephiroth monster that we had to beat as the original boss in that area. And, you know, coming back... Because I got sidetracked by loot and it prevented me escaping was the problem. But yeah, like, you have to have, like, proof of really big income, to be fair. Because, like, 30 times the monthly income is, like, £15,000-20,000 a year. And, like, a lot of jobs don't really do that. Especially if you've worked in hospitality and, you know, COVID has screwed everything over in hospitality and everything. I'm just like... They haven't made it easy for anybody. I think that was another problem as well, why we were dying to, like, level 38. Because it down-leveled me, because we lost all our stuff. No, wait, we hadn't lost all our stuff at that point. That was only after we died. But yeah, If that's always been the case of how things are for you, then that's, like, huge challenges. Okay, now we've just got, like, the low-level stuff we should be facing. This is where it originally wanted us to go. So now we're not going to die. Okay, lesson learned. Going off the beaten track may be more of a problem than first anticipated. But I got sidetracked by the loot. I couldn't resist the loot. 40k! Jesus Christ. And at the time, I wasn't making that much. But Atomic Manager only gave me a raise. Nice! So the letter would show that. That's really kind of your boss. So, yeah. And I'm glad that worked out for you. And you got a raise out of it as well. So not only, you know, did you help you get the place, but you got a raise. 13 years ago, so not sure how things have changed. Yeah, like, I'm sure in 30 years. 13, not 30. A lot of things have probably changed, to be fair. Okay, why can I still move that? So, yeah, like, some of these laws, like, they've came in like, the past, like, 5 years and stuff, so I turn my back at the enemy in the depths of hell. So a lot of this is quite recent, so things have probably changed there again. But if you're applying for places now, I guess you're probably going to learn a lot of the changes that have... A lone woman fell at the garbage. Home stock! Homie stock. Down attack, movement speed, EXP gain. Because I'm learning a lot that things have changed so much. Like, and it's just like... But... You know, things hopefully are looking promising. Like, there was a place in Wolverhampton, but, like, I couldn't get that one because, like, you know, I needed references and can't really afford that one. But there's another one that maybe I can. That made me send in, like, I had to fill in, like, this application form again. You know, even though I'd already inquired, they made me fill out the application form and stuff. So maybe that one's promising. So once I hear back from that one, like, it's not the biggest place, but I don't need the biggest place. But the best thing is there's nobody above it. Like, there's no arsehole neighbours above it. Trying to buy a place, it's been a struggle. That's true. Buying a place is also a humongous struggle. B1-Wild's also trying to buy a place and, like, struggling. And, like, buying a place that's affordable is also, like, ridiculous. And if you need to get a mortgage and everything... Don't anyone above or below. Exactly. Very true. I don't know when I'll hear back from them. Like, it took them a few days to respond to that, and then I got a message in my spam box at like 10 AM this morning, and so I replied to that. So, tomorrow's Sunday. I doubt I'll hear back tomorrow. Hopefully, Monday isn't yet another bank holiday. So... possibly Monday or Tuesday. But, you know, if I hear back, I hear back. Okay, I'm absolutely going to save right now. Because we can save via Wi-Fi. Because now that we've escaped properly and we're not going to reload back into the city. Essential. Hi, are you wondering people going to attack us? Okay. They're not attacking us, mister. Why are you... I don't feel good about that. They're just travelling randomers, and you've just murdered them. Because we're androids, and we've got these chips in our heads, and I think we're seeing humans as robots, and, you know, we're actually invading the planet and killing all the humans. And they're not, because they're not trying to fight us. They just look at us funny. Like, look, he's just sat staring at us. He doesn't want to murder us. He just... he's just watching us. Whereas, like, companion AI here is just like, I must murder everything. No. We're the invaders here. They're just defending themselves. Like, that guy was just jumping down. And, well, there's probably not a way. Hi. That's only because he attacked you first, I assume. And we are the invading people. If I'm correct. Okay. I've got no choice. I need to defend myself as well. But yeah, hopefully I'll hear back. If not, like, I'll keep looking and applying to endless places until something comes up that I get. You know, something will come eventually. Right? There's only so long you can keep applying. Until something works out. But also, it's very odd that so many people are applying to all these houses. Like, the instant these things are up, often I'm getting emails back like, we've had hundreds of applications for viewings and, you know, we can't accept any more. And I've literally emailed them the instant the adverts come up, so... That's how many people are applying to all these houses. Patience, persistence, exactly.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks for securing access to those desert resources. It's a huge help. I know it isn't much, but please take this. It's the least I can do. Oh, and be sure to swing by if you ever need anything, alright?
Small recovery and 1,000 golds. It's a hot market right now, exactly. And like, it never used to be this many people needing housing. So what happens? That everyone is desperate for housing. Like, everyone is applying for rental housing. What happened that so many people are desperately needing this much rental housing? I don't understand it. Back anytime.
I hear you kicked some tin can ass out in the desert, so I guess, you know, thanks or whatever.
Sure. Definitely wasn't a naked human ass at all. Good question, exactly. Like, it's weird that there would be so many people that are in desperate need of housing for, like, so long right now.
I'm worried
Okay,
about
well,
the
you're not
damage
letting me
we took
walk
in
forward,
that
are
last
you?
battle with the machines. Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply and conduct maintenance.
I'm gonna continue fighting.
No, we should keep fighting.
Roger that.
I don't trust them.
Just try not to overdo it, okay?
I feel like we're the enemy, even though, like, literally, just keep fighting is probably not the solution.
Operator to 9S. Data upload complete.
Roger.
I also have an incoming message from the commander. Initiating playback.